Hey, what's going on, Comic Book Familia? We are back with a brand new episode of AKA My Happy Place. I have a special guest with me. Before I bring him on, I just want to say how fortunate I have been. I say, like, within the last 5 years to meet some great people. And this person is right at the very top. The minute we met, it's like we became instant family. Obviously, we both like comic books and we just bonded instantly. And he's such a good guy. So let me bring him on right now.
Hey,
Matt.
what's up, Big Kuya?
Hey man, how's it going? Thanks for coming on my show.
It's going great. I appreciate you inviting me here. I'm excited to talk about stuff. But you do you remember our first encounter? Do you remember it at all? Because I remember it. Because I know you meet a lot of people and you probably
Yeah,
just don't really remember.
I think when I met you, you said you knew somebody. I think it might have been 37 Saves.
Yeah, yeah. That's you
Yep,
do remember.
I
That was
do
at
remember.
D23. Yeah,
Yeah,
D23
and
two
you
years
said you
ago.
knew him, and then I was like, all right, on cool. And then we just started getting to know each other more and more after that. Obviously, at San Diego Comic Con too, So
Right.
yeah,
The one thing I remember was you were in the Lorcana line because I was there. I went with James,
okay,
Doctor of Comics, and
yeah,
then I said, "Wow!" And the thing is, because you and your daughter always post while you guys are at Disneyland, I thought that you lived in Anaheim or at least
yeah,
LA area.
yeah.
So I said, "Hey, that's Efren." He's like, "Yeah, that's my boy." I was like, "What?" He's like, "He lives in San Diego." I said, "I didn't even know that." So you were in the Lorcana line, and then
Yeah.
I said, hey, I've been following you for years, and you're like, oh, nice. Well, nice to meet you. What's your handle? And then I gave you my handle, and then you said, do you want anything? I was like, nah, it's cool. So off the bat, you're a nice guy. I was like, man, because sometimes they say like, don't meet your heroes and all that
Oh,
stuff, and no, straight up, you're a San Diego legend.
yeah. So, like I said, when we met, you, James, Alexi, Richard, all these
Yeah.
guys, man, it was just like, we just bonded immediately. We knew we're
Hmm.
both into comic books and action figures and all that stuff. So it's kind of hard not to bond over that instantly,
Right.
So
Yeah, it's automatic for sure.
but yeah, again, thanks for coming on my show. Like I said, this is called AKA My Happy Place. This is a show where I invite people to show their happy place. It could be their man cave, whatever they call it, their office space, something that
Hmm.
they have that, for the most part makes them happy, So, but before you start showing us your happy place, I was going to ask you some questions. Are you ready for them?
Of course.
Okay, so here's the first one. Tell us your origin story. When did you start collecting?
I think for any collector, nerd, geek, whatever you want to call it, childhood. I was born in '84. Growing up, TMNT was my cartoon. G1 Transformers. I kind of got into GI Joe, but it was just more of the Sergeant Slaughter thing because he was a wrestler. I was into WWE and all that stuff. But
Yeah,
then, yeah, from then on, it was just collecting what you see and swap meets and all that stuff. My dad would buy, or we would ask my dad, "Can you buy us a box of comics or whatever?" And then I don't know if you were around then, but if you remember comics and stuff on Plaza Boulevard, do you remember that?
say that again.
On Plaza Boulevard,
Yes. Uh-huh.
there used to
Yep.
be right next to the Winchell's Donuts. There used to be a comics and stuff down there.
Oh yes, I used to go there. Yep.
You remember
Uh-huh.
that? Yeah, and then
Yes.
Choice Comics. So I used to bike to buy comics, and at the time, it was just more of, what I can get, and at the time, it was just more of like the art, the cover art that I more gravitated towards. So collecting that, and also Marvel masterpieces. That was my era. So thanks to you, I was able to complete that last year.
Oh,
But yeah, that's really it, and it's just I'm sure a lot of people have told you it's since like the pandemic, there was just a boom with everybody was just trying to
yeah.
buy some stuff, and it's just like,
Yep.
all right, it's time to complete this collection or try to grab what I can. And yeah, and here we are. And toys have always been my thing. Toys have always been my thing.
Nice.
So always have been collecting toys.
Yeah.
So I guess that's my the origin story,
Yeah. No,
origin story with collecting and all that. Yeah,
yeah. Awesome, man. All right. You ready for question number two?
yeah.
How did you come up with your handle, All Geeks?
So it was just more of a, I tried to think of something that was more of a welcoming handle.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, geeks, people think that geeks just automatically means comic books, Dungeons and Dragons and all that stuff. But then it's more of a, you can geek out about anything. My wife geeks out about science,
Yeah.
astronomy. You can geek out about running marathons. So it's more of, I know my focus is more on toys, comics, and all that stuff, but then it's you can geek out about anything. I just want to let you all know, all geeks are welcome. Come through. Obviously, it wasn't something that just popped up in my head like, oh, I'm gonna call it all geeks.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
tried all nerds, but
yeah.
it didn't work. All geeks was everybody's welcome, pretty much. That's where that
Nice.
came from.
Yeah, I like that
So
answer. That's a cool answer.
yeah.
Do you have a favorite comic book character?
Okay, so Akuma is my favorite from Street Fighter. Akuma is my favorite character. I mean, he appeared in a comic, but that was
Hmm.
later on. But if we're talking about just like basic like comic book characters, probably Spider-Man. My
Yeah.
kids love Spider-Man, and more of a Miles Morales fan.
Yeah.
We named our kid Miles. So
Wow.
our second kid, yeah. So uh, my firstborn, when I think he was 3, when my second brother was born, was like, so what do you think? What do you want to name your little brother? And he was really into Peter Parker, Spider-Man, and all that stuff. He's like, oh, Miles. We're like, yeah, I mean, shoot, that's it. Yeah,
Awesome, man.
100%. His
Yeah.
name is Miles. So
Yeah.
that's just stuck, and that's just, I'm sure we're gonna get into it as far as collectibles, why I collect what I collect. But
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would say Miles and just pretty much Spider-Man.
Cool.
Growing up though, it was Wolverine, X-Men.
Yeah.
I think that's everybody. That's the standard answer. So
Yeah. Well, people who watch my channel know that Matt Murdock, Daredevil, is my favorite character because I just relate more to the street level characters.
I
His
know,
whole
and I'm supposed to do a painting for you.
yes.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
yes,
Hopefully
I
we
will
talked
do.
about
Yeah,
it.
I'll do one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
talked
I'll
about it,
do it.
so
Yeah.
for
Okay.
sure.
Do you have a comic book that is special to you?
Yeah, I have several, but I don't know, hold on, because I don't like to see myself. Let me see. Okay, so as you see, that one right here, that is for
Uh-huh.
you. Yeah, that is your ASM 14 first appearance of
Oh, the one I sold you?
Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's not going anywhere unless somehow I need to trade up or whatever, but
Yeah.
that's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
I believe I will show you later during the thing, but I think my first appearance ASM number 3 first appearance of Dr. Octopus probably means the most. Why? Not because of value. Is just more of, I don't know if I told you this, but I actually won a bid on eBay for 3.0 because of your comic. I wanted to just collect 3.0s
Uh-huh.
as far as
Okay.
ASM villains. Yeah, so I have 3.0, 3.0, and then I'll show you later. I have a Sandman 3.0 as well. Um, and I got scammed pretty much.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, so I was so happy. I was like, yeah, I got it for a good price. And finally, the seller, who was from Canada, I was a little iffy, but he had 100%. Um, he sent a package out. It never got to me. So he says, "Oh, there's probably something up with the tariffs. Blah 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 blah. I will I'll figure this out." And all of a sudden, I got a second tracking number. The package came, and it was just a ripped up baseball card.
Oh
And
man.
I was devastated. I told a few buddies about it. They're like, "Hey, you're gonna get your money back." I was like, "Yeah, that's not the point. It's just, you the hunt is what I love, and I
Yeah.
I hunted for this, and I got it for a great price, but it was just too good to be true."
Yeah.
Word spreads, comic family, like you always say.
Uh-huh.
I got a random text from a person that my buddy said, "Hey, I have a friend that's gonna text you." I said, "Cool." He says, "Hey, is this Matt?" I was like, I was like, "Yeah, this is Matt." He's like, "Oh, my buddy told me about your situation. And he says you're a big Spider-Man fan. You're trying to collect 3.0s, all that stuff." He says, "I have the book that you want." And I said, "Okay." And then he said, "If you're willing, I will give it to you for the price that you won it at. And if you want to trade, whatever." And I was like,
Mhm.
"What?" I was like, "I mean, you don't have to sell it to me for that price." And he just said, "No, it's cool. Just if you get for that price, but if you want to trade anything to bring the price down, it's all good. Because I have this book. I have 3 copies of the book."
Mhm.
I was like, "Shoot, bet." So I took the book. But anyways, it means a lot to me because the comics community really looks out for each other, which I didn't think they did. Or like that, where it just reached somebody that actually had 3.0. He's like, "Oh yeah, let me hook them up real quick." So that one's not going to go anywhere either. unless I trade up or trade for your Amazing Fantasy 15. You know, this whole collection we can trade.
Yeah.
I
That's one of the books. That's my book. Those are the books that I'm never gonna sell, So yeah, but my
know.
thing was 3.0 or higher for some reason. I just picked 3.0 because I've looked at 2.0s and 1.0s and they do look beat up. I mean, 3.0
Yeah,
to me is like the threshold where they start looking a little bit nicer, So,
yeah.
so
And the number looks good too. I don't know, 3.0, you know, how some people just collect 9.4s just because it looks
yeah,
good.
yeah,
It's 3.0 just looks good to me.
yeah.
So yeah,
Cool.
long-winded answer, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's the book.
All right, we got about 3 more questions here.
Mhm.
What book or books are you looking to buy next, if any?
Um, I mean, obviously, Amazing Spider-Man #1. It's
Yeah,
in reach, but that's pretty far. Amazing Fantasy, that's pretty far. But if we're talking about stuff that I can reach, modern, I would say I had the absolute Batman #1. I traded it. Now it's just crazy. You know,
yeah,
that's probably a modern book I want just to
yeah,
have back. But yeah, like the 3.0s, Amazing Fantasy, First Prince of Villains. So right now, Vulture,
yeah.
ASM #2 is my #1 on the list,
Nice.
and I've found a lot that are over under, but 3.0 is just so hard to find.
Yeah,
But the chase is fun, so
yeah.
I'm just gonna keep it at 3.0. Unless I get a good deal, then that's just gonna break that chain.
Would you ever buy a non-graded book that looks good?
Yes. Yeah,
You
oh
would.
yeah, I have one here. That's the one that I want you to check out, the First Prince of
Oh
Lizard.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah. It
All
doesn't
right.
have to like raw is fine with me,
Yeah,
but as far as the hunt goes, if I can find 3.0,
yeah.
3.5, that's fine. But it's chase the book, not the grade, right? So
Yep, yep, yep.
I can have the raw copy, and if there's a little rip on it, that's fine. But the price got to be right. It's
Cool.
cheap. It's not a cheap hobby.
No, it's not. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's not a cheap hobby.
And I got 2 questions left. Talk to
hmm
us about your IG page. What you put on it.
So pretty much it's just collectibles, and just things as far as the stories go, just things I see interesting or I find funny. But for the most part, the page just started because I like toys and I wanted
Yeah,
to. Um, I don't know if you remember. Do you remember the app Vine? Do you remember that app? It's a long time ago, maybe like 15 years ago.
I think so. Yeah,
But in that app, you're able to, just stop and go. So I would take my Legos and just do like little stop motion videos.
hmm,
So I have a big or I had a big collection of toys. And when my first kid was born, when he was able to play with them, he's like, "Why are they on the shelf, Dad? Like, how come you don't play with them?" I was like, "Yeah, I do. I mean, they're meant to look at." And
yeah,
he just said, "Well, you should play with them, Dad." I was like, "All right." So I was like, "You know what? I'm just gonna figure this out." So I started doing stop motion with it.
yeah.
Um, and it's just been fun. It's been 8 years now, just having
Wow.
fun. Yes, I think 2018 or 17 actually was my first one. And I used to put it on my personal page, which I don't have now. And I just decided to just like focus on, just stop motion and just nerdy stuff. And that's when I started the All Geeks page. So that's pretty much just collectibles and toys and things that I picked up. And I want to keep my algorithm that way. So I only like
Yeah,
follow you and all that stuff. Just to keep it nerdy.
yeah.
So, but yeah.
So if anybody want to see Matt's IG page, his name is right on top of him, all_geeks. That's his handle for his IG page also. Okay, I know the answer to this last question, but I'm going to
Mhm.
ask you it anyways because I ask everybody this question.
Wait,
Star
why
Trek.
you why are you smiling? Oh,
I mean,
okay,
you're
okay.
wearing a
Go
Star
ahead,
Wars
good,
shirt now.
okay. Oh, okay. I know where you're going with this. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
So yeah, do you like Star Trek or do you like Star Wars more, or do you like both?
I like Star Wars, obviously.
Yeah,
Star Trek, I remember watching the Picard, seasons
yeah,
beta and all that stuff
yeah.
growing up, but I never really clinged on to Star Trek.
Hmm.
I did try to watch, what was it? I forgot what it was, that cartoon. I forgot what it was called.
Oh,
Underdecks. I think is it Underdecks?
you should watch it. It is good.
Is it good? Okay,
Especially the
it gets
last
better.
2 seasons, the last 2 seasons, it gets better. It gets a little bit more
Yeah,
serious.
yeah.
They have a crossover with Strange New Worlds from Star Trek.
Uh-huh.
the show on Paramount that's on right now, Strange New Worlds, before Kirk and all that. They
Uh-huh.
have an actual crossover event, which is pretty
Wait,
good.
so but that's live action though, right?
So it starts off in I forgot the name of it. Under what's it called again? This show? I forgot. It's been such a long time. A couple years since the series finished. Under Deck or Below Decks?
Below decks, that's what I was talking about.
Below
Yeah, the
Decks.
below decks. Yeah.
So the show starts in the animation, and then there's like this portal,
Uh-huh.
almost like the famous one from Kirk and Spock when he went back to the 1920s. I think they find that same portal. So Boimler, he goes into that portal, he trips into it, and when he lands into the portal, he's human. It's like not animated, and he meets the cast of Strange New Worlds is there, and it starts from there.
Oh,
It was
it's
very
not-
well done. Yeah, I highly recommend that episode. It was on Strange New Worlds, and it just, like I said, he goes through the portal, and then when he comes out, he's lying on the ground, and he's like regular, human looking, and he's got the cast of Strange New Worlds. And then in the end of that episode, the Strange New Worlds, the cast is animated.
okay.
So it was very well done. A very well done episode. So yeah, I highly recommend that show.
I keep hearing that Black Bolt's in that, right?
Was that Black
The
Bolt?
guy
You're right.
I think
oh my God.
think that
It was, yeah.
Anson Hammer, Ansel, I
Anson
forgot
Mount.
his name.
Yeah, Anson
Anson Mount. Yeah.
Yeah.
Under decks, I did watch a few episodes, but I think that's when my Paramount
Yeah.
that's when it canceled, and I just didn't pick it up.
Yeah,
from
if
there.
you ever had
But
a chance to watch it, I highly recommend it. It got good towards the last 2 seasons. I was Paramount. I don't know what the heck they're doing with Star Trek. They're after Strange New Worlds. That's going to be it. They're not going to make any shows. I think for a while they just announced they're going to make a movie. But I was like, I don't know. We'll see. I really like their shows.
I did like the movies with I forgot his name already. Not Chris Pratt. I forgot the ones that came out, the J.J. Abrams ones. I did like those. Those are pretty good.
Chris, I forgot his last name now. Christopher Pine.
Chris Pine. There you go. Yeah, those are pretty good to me. Those are
pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so that's the end of the questions. Before you show us your happy place, do you want to show us any toys or any comic books or anything that you have that's special to you, so to speak?
Toy? No, I could probably do that with the tour, because I actually just have a cubby. I used to have a room.
Yeah.
But the cubby keeps me in check, because I used to have a room, and then I would just always just fill it up, just keep buying. But now, and I used to have a lot of short boxes, but now I only have 2.
Yeah.
So, it just keeps me in check. So yeah, I mean, I could just show you what I have.
Yep. Show us the tour, please. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me.
Well, if anything,
hang on for a second.
If anything, one grill piece. I forgot to charge my battery, but it's this one right here. This is the Solar Sabers.
Hang on for a second here. Let me get this
back.
I was trying to make you bigger here. See if I can figure this out. Is this it? Nope. Hang on. I know I can do this.
You got your
there we go. Okay, there we go. That was the one. Okay, go ahead.
So this is probably a grill piece that is not going to leave my collection. Solar Sabers. It's pretty much the closest thing you can have to an actual lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculously expensive, but then it's worth every penny to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't charge the battery, but this is the Star Killer. If you played Force Unleashed,
okay,
this is his scrap lightsaber. So it has double kyber crystals and all that stuff. So there goes this. And now it's heavy too, and it's so loud. It's like the loudest thing that I have, or saber that I have. Now, as far as how do I flip it? Wow, I can't flip it. But anyways, so this is my little arcade that I built. You can get these on Amazon. It's like a briefcase, so I can just take it anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Ocarina of Time is just one of my favorite video games of all time from Nintendo 64. And
so, wait a minute. Go back to that that's an arcade game?
This is an arcade home. Sorry, I know my camera works bad. So this is an arcade right here.
Oh wow!
And
okay,
it's a briefcase, so I can take it anywhere.
Dang!
So
that's awesome,
you can buy these cases on AliExpress, Amazon, all that stuff. And you can load it up yourself. So this is pretty much my happy place.
Sure.
Me and my kids, even my wife, we like to battle on Street Fighter and all that stuff here. Nice. So is there a way I can flip the camera? I'm not sure. How do I flip the camera here?
No, it's fine right now the way you're doing it.
It's fine. Okay,
Yeah,
because it
yeah,
looks
yeah.
backwards on my end. Okay,
No, no, it's perfect
so
on
that,
my end. Yeah,
so I built this little case. I have a short box back there, which is not going to take it out. But then right here we have some just facsimiles. This is not a real Jordan rookie card, but it's a
yeah,
reprint. And then I got the first appearance of Captain America. And then this is technically the first appearance of, I guess, Miles Morales,
yeah.
Marvel
Trying to
Previews
preview. Yeah,
95,
yeah.
signed by Bendis right here.
Oh, nice.
And then, yeah, and I got this, you know, collecting is all about the memories. And
Sure.
this I got at the last D23. It got graded a 9. Got this with James when a lot of people were trying to upsell the card. I was like, you know what? James said, you know what? We're gonna figure this out and we're gonna get a card. And we ended up getting one without, any hassle. So
Yeah.
found my Stan Lee right here. I don't know if the camera's showing it, but it's
Yep.
just
I
the
see
True
it perfect. Yeah.
Believers.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was gifted from my cousin, and just the Loot Crate facsimile. It looks nice. I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to buy one, but
Yeah.
this looks good though in a 9.8.
Yep.
So, and speaking of Miles, so I wanted to bring it up. It's this is my I have every single Miles run.
Dang.
Yeah. So you see this? That's the Nas cover homage. So this is the first run, and I got the second run, and I got all of them all in here, and all the other ones, and just like random ones in this one. So,
Hmm.
of course, the
Yeah. There
9.8
he
first
is.
appearance, Ultimate Fallout right
Yeah.
here.
I have one left. So I
One
think I sold
last.
one to James. I think I sold one to James. If I remember correctly.
Oh, he's like Thanos with those books. He's trying to
Yeah.
collect them all.
Yeah.
And I got my original. I'm just kidding. This is just a reprint. Ultimate
Yeah.
Fallout 4
That's cool.
cover
I like
art,
that.
but
Yeah.
Bagley. Yeah, just to have it
Yeah.
up. Um, and then yeah, so and then coming into the big boys. Oh, actually, this one's pretty cool. So New York Comic Con, I don't know if you can see it, but New York Comic Con, 2 years ago, Sarah Kelly, second print, first print on Miles Morales. I don't know if you can
Sure.
see it, but she signed it right here, and I asked her, "Can you put co-creator?" And she did. And
Nice.
they even put it on the label here, so that was pretty
Oh yeah, I
cool.
see it there. Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah. And then D23 book signed by Ramos, and then another facsimile. Um, one of the best books I ever picked up from a great guy. We passed the point of collecting, so here it
Yeah.
is. And then
You
there
know,
goes the three. Go ahead.
when I sold you that book, every time I sell a book, I'm always a little bit, oh my gosh, it's not going to be in, I'm not going to have, own it anymore. But I knew who it was
Mhm.
going to,
That's
and that
right.
that made selling it a lot easier.
Yeah, I could tell. I was like, I don't know, but yeah, I'm not a reseller, and I'm sure you know that. I'm not a reseller. I just
Yeah.
want to, um, just collect, and then, like the
Yeah.
only way I would is to trade up, but then I think I'm just stuck with these 3.0s now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
I, I,
right there.
I sold number one, the first very Star Wars. I sold it to Hoodrat.
Mhm.
And he says he's never going to sell this book. He goes, no, it came from you. I'm never going to sell it. I said, oh, thank you, man. But
Same
yeah,
here. It's not going
yeah.
to go anywhere.
Huh.
So here, when we have the Marco variant of the first
Oh
appearance of Miles
wow,
Morales,
that's
yeah,
nice.
this is the first big book that I bought.
Yeah,
Obviously, everything, just the collection sells itself. I don't go out of pocket. I trade just to buy.
sure.
But that was a big book for me at the time.
Heck yeah.
And this is the Fiona Staples variant right here.
Yeah.
And then
That's
here we go. Here's the 3.0 right here. First appearance of
oh yeah.
Sandman.
First Sandman. That's
Same,
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
And then soon this is the one that you're gonna work on, hopefully, or
Yeah,
not, because it might fall apart.
I know.
So I don't know. But yeah, and then like I said, like my favorite character of all time is Akuma's right here, and then got my
Yeah.
wife's got all of her running medals and all
Oh
that. And
wow, cool.
yeah, I'm a big K-pop fan, so that's twice. I don't know if you're
Okay.
listeners or watchers, and then like another one, New Jeans. But yeah, and then just action figures. These are all in my videos. I think I've used all of them.
Hmm.
So, and this is right here. my sister-in-law. She's a good artist. These are original
Wow.
Princess's Arkham Knight. Yeah,
Dang.
yeah. If anybody wants to check her work out, Hello Senpai. She's a big anime artist. So sells merch and all that stuff. So, but yeah, all every single figure you see here, maybe besides this figure, have been in video. So that's another one
Nice.
right there.
Oh, I love that Iron Man. Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, and then you got Zelda, you got the movie Turtles, and of course Kingdom Come,
Oh, wow. Good book.
Shazam right here, and then we got Superman, Kingdom Come, and then like Battinson, Robert Battinson. Well, yeah. So this is my probably my prized possession. One of the ones
Yeah.
is my newsstand 9.0
Oh, it's a
Ultimate
newsstand.
Fallout 4.
Nice.
That's a newsstand version, yeah. So that's one of the ones that I had to hop on.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Oh, and yeah, forgot about Michael Jordan right here.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
And then my favorite Star Wars character is Darth Revan. So yeah, that pretty much sums it up. That this is my happy place.
Nice,
This is
man.
where I read. Yeah, this is where I read my books and chill out and just
Yeah.
sit and just watch the LED lights flicker and um just chill out, just get that little quiet time, you know.
That is so
So
awesome. And I like your space, but it's not sometimes, and I've done this myself. I try to jam so much stuff into a room and it tends to look a little bit messy. But I like the
mm,
way yours is just very nice and neat. It looks
yeah.
professional, dude. Sure, I'm just
Oh
my
yeah,
favorite.
right. Really? Oh,
Oh, I
thanks.
think it
All
does,
right.
man. I think it
All
looks very
right.
sharp. It's not overwhelming. I mean, I
Mm,
myself just try to jam a lot of stuff. I mean, you can see right here, uh, on the back where I have the Galactus. You see,
uh-huh.
that's just a table right there, and I try to jam all this stuff in there.
Yeah.
I'm always trying to think of places to do that. But I like yours. It's nice and neat, man. Very well done. Like I said, I'm trying to do my room, so we'll see how many things I put in there, together. And sooner I'm gonna do my own, aka my happy place, when I'm done. So with my
Yeah,
own room.
your house to me is like a wonderland. Like
That's
that's
right.
when we had the barbecue last year, I
Yeah,
was like, oh
yeah,
my gosh. And then when my kids were there, when I brought them over,
yeah.
they're like, Uncle Efren has so many comic books. I was like, he offered you to take some. He's like, I don't want to take any of his collection. That's what my
Yeah,
firstborn
yeah. I was
said.
gonna offer your kids some books, but I got
Yeah,
man, so but this
I
just I've been collecting since 1970, man. A long time,
oh man,
a long before any of you guys were born. You guys were, but you said you were born in 84, or is that what you said?
84,
84.
84. That's right.
I was 35 years old when you were born, dude.
No way, because you look young, man. I mean, at least you got a good head of hair. I don't even have any hair. This is not a choice. So, but yeah, that's the whole thing. It doesn't matter the age and all that stuff. Like we
Yeah,
all just connect in some way. And I feel like I've known you for years, the
yeah,
moment that we started hanging
yeah,
out. And I was
for
like, man, this is
sure,
a
man.
solid dude. So, but I appreciate your friendship and inviting me on. It's
Yeah.
an honor, honestly. It really is an honor.
So like I said, meeting you guys and collecting comic books, for me personally, I think it keeps me young. It just makes me, just enjoy it so much. And when I see you guys, it's like I don't know, it's like a holiday, not like a vacation or something like that. Just hanging out with you guys, laughing and talking. There's
It's
always that
refreshing.
bond.
That's what it is. It's
Thank you.
refreshing.
It's
Yeah,
refreshing
it's
when
very
we see each other.
refreshing.
We saw each other on preview night, and I seen you.
Yeah.
Oh man, it just made me smile. All right, I seen him. So yeah,
He's like, oh, there goes that goofy dude over there.
yeah. So,
But real
but
quick, I do want to show. I do want to show.
okay,
I know we're out of time, but so I finished it. This most of these are from my childhood. My Marvel masterpieces. I think
oh
'93
wow,
was
I
the
have
first
a
one.
lot of those.
Yeah, and so a lot of these are from you. So that was my goal last Comic Con, and I was able to finish it.
Nice.
But the one I think that's going to be very difficult to do is I think it's a 1996 one because there's like a low print run of that. I think it's 96 Marvel masterpieces. Those go for the sets go for about like 1100, 1000.
For which
So,
one?
but
Send me the pictures. I may have some of them.
I think it is 96 because I know there's a 90, I think 92, 93, 94,
Yeah.
95, and then like there's like a 96 one. Like there's there's barely any completed sets
Oh wow,
of that run. So yeah,
cool.
well, yeah, I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna send you a link.
Yeah,
So
send me the link. See if I have any of those. But
you probably do.
I probably do. I have so much. I have like about 4 binders of cars that I don't even look at. So.
I know
But
whenever you're out of town, let me house sit
yeah,
and watch your dogs, and then I'll
yeah,
just go through your stuff.
yeah, man.
I'll catalog everything.
But folks, we're at the end of AKA My Happy Place. If anybody watches this show and if they want to come on my YouTube channel to show off their happy place, you can reach me at passpoint_comics on Instagram. Just drop me a message or just leave me a comment here on this YouTube video when I post it that you want to come on, and I'll try to get you on and you can show off your happy place.
All right, let's
There you go,
go.
man. There you go. Well, thanks again, man, for being on my show.
Thank you for having me on. I'm still shocked that you asked me, but hey, I
Oh
am
man,
happy that
yeah,
you did.
I'm glad you have a happy place because I was like, who am I going to ask next? And then when I seen your Comic Con, you said you did. I went, cool, come on my show, man. So
My wife was like, maybe like he can't find any, so like you're the last resort. You probably get
no,
negative views.
no.
Your first negative, your
I
first
had a,
negative views.
no, I had a feeling you had one, a happy place, so that's why I asked you, so it's all good.
My man,
Okay,
I love you,
okay,
man. Thanks for
everybody.
having me on.
Yeah, okay, everybody. Until next time, like I say, go out and buy a comic book and read it. Take care, everybody. Until next time, bye.
Bye.